How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to show you how to make yourself some Groschen. Now, when I say some, I don't mean millions like every other tutorial is offering. I mean maybe a few thousand if you're that determined to earn it. I'm personally not a fan of glitching and duping, so this is the most efficient way I found out how to make money in the early game. This method is also good for leveling up a few combat skills, but mostly archery. It's completely legal too, not to mention that you'll also learn how to properly use a bow if you haven't tried that already. Now, for this tutorial, you'll need a bow or a crossbow. It doesn't really matter which you are using, but I will be demonstrating this tutorial with a bow, though the mechanics are basically the same. But in case you don't have a bow or crossbow, you'll need around 100 groschen for one. Don't worry about the arrows, they aren't needed. And you also need at least 5 groschen to start off. You can't make money without spending money, as they say. Alright, let's move on to where you need to go. So here's Straskowitz as a landmark, but if you talk to enough people, you can also get this location marked as a skill teacher, though we aren't here for learning, but for competition. Once you arrive to the location, you'll need to talk to Huntsman Son Vitek and start the shooting competition. If you don't have a bow, you can buy one from him for around 100 groschen, and if you're lucky enough, maybe a bit lower through haggling. Anyway, you must have it equipped to be able to proceed further. After you choose your preferred weapon, you're given 3 choices: Beginner, Advanced, and Master. All of them have their fees, which get more expensive as you move up the difficulty by 3. So Beginner is 5, Advanced is 15, and Master is 45 groschen. The winnings you can get from these competitions also get tripled, so you can move on to a harder level after winning once. Though if you don't have much experience, I suggest that you make some money from the easier rounds as a safety net before moving on to harder ones. This is technically gambling after all. Now, the easiest way I've found to do these competitions is by looking at the target slightly to the left from the center. That way, once I ready my bow, the camera movement automatically goes to the left and it centers my view. Now, you also have to aim down a bit, otherwise you will overshoot and hit the white space. Once you nail the shooting down, it's all down to how much time you're willing to put in it, because you can do these competitions for an infinite amount of time. As I've mentioned before, you'll also be leveling up your skills, and there's one that I highly recommend that you get as soon as possible, which is Salvo. It increases your fire rate as long as you shoot fast, which can easily get you ahead of the other archers to finish first and get 3 additional points. Also, in case your bow gets low on durability, you can also buy a marksman kit to repair it, so you can keep on using the same bow with minimal investment. Good luck and have fun.